More than 30 countries ban UK arrivals over COVID. More than 30 countries have banned UK arrivals because of concerns at the spread of a new variant of coronavirus. On Sunday evening, France shut its border with the UK for 48 hours, meaning no lorries or ferries will be able to sail from the port of Dover. The French government said on Monday it will establish a protocol to ensure movement from the UK can resume. The Prime Minister is due to chair a meeting of the government's emergency committee and will hold a press conference at Downing Street later. European Union member states are currently meeting in Brussels to discuss a coordinated response. In a post shared on Twitter by the French embassy in the UK, French Transport Minister Jean-Baptiste Djebbari said, "In the next few hours, at European level, we're going to establish a solid health protocol to ensure that movement from the UK can resume." He added the priority was to protect our nationals and our fellow citizens. Eurotunnel spokesman John Keefe said he hoped travel from the UK to France could begin on Wednesday or Thursday. Other countries to impose a ban on UK arrivals include Belgium, Canada, Germany, Ireland, Italy, Romania, Russia, and Switzerland. Meanwhile, coronavirus cases in the UK rose by 35,928 on Sunday, nearly double the number recorded 7 days previously. And it was announced that a further 326 people died within 28 days of testing positive, bringing the nation's total to 67,401. Health Secretary Matt Hancock warned that the new variant of the virus, which may be up to 70% more transmissible, is getting out of control. The new variant has spread quickly in London and southeast England, but health officials say there is no evidence that it is more deadly or would react differently to vaccines. On Monday, Labour leader Sir Keir Starmer called on Prime Minister Boris Johnson to address the nation on coronavirus following his emergency meeting. Sir Keir said, "The news over the last 24 hours has been deeply disturbing. The number of coronavirus cases has nearly doubled in the last week." Citing international borders closing and severe disruption at Britain's ports, he said, "Make no mistake, this is now a real emergency." He called on the government to step up, saying, "We can have no more overpromising and false hope, confused messages and slow decision-making." Here at the entrance to the port, a big sign warns drivers, the French border is closed. A steady stream of lorries and cars have been arriving, only to be promptly turned away. The port and Eurotunnel shut to traffic heading to France at around 2300 hours GMT last night, in what is being described as an unprecedented situation. One haulier who was stuck in a queue and failed to get on a ferry on time told me he turned around and went home. But that option simply isn't available to foreign drivers. Part of the M20 motorway has been turned into a giant lorry park, as the government pleads with hauliers not to head to Kent. Kent Police has put Operation Stack into force on the M20 towards Dover to queue lorries caught up in the disruption. Manston Airport in Kent is being ready to take up to 4,000 lorries to ease congestion in the county, the Department for Transport has said. On Monday morning, Mr. Shapp said the situation in Kent was not too disrupted, saying it's mostly European and French hauliers getting caught up in this and that about 20% of the overall 32,000 units of freight shipped today were affected by the restrictions. Mr. Shapps told BBC Breakfast that COVID-19 vaccine supplies, which come from Belgium, would not be affected by travel bans, as they come to the UK via unaccompanied containers. Unaccompanied freight, such as containers or lorry trailers on their own, can still be transported. Ian Wright, chief executive of the Food and Drink Federation, told BBC Breakfast there was no need for shoppers to panic buy as a result of the border restrictions, but there was concern around food supplies in the longer term, particularly after Christmas. About 10,000 lorries a day travel between Dover and Calais during peak periods such as Christmas. Freight industry lobby group Logistics UK appealed for calm from shoppers, and said it was maintaining close contact with UK government to ensure that supplies of fresh produce are available throughout Christmas and the New Year. Although freight from France is still allowed to enter Britain, there are fears lorry drivers might not travel because they fear being stuck in the UK over Christmas.